Morning, everybody. Captain Mike here with Anti-Girl Charters. Excuse me, I don't have my makeup on yet. It's pretty early. It's about an hour before daylight. We're on a first day of a 2-day trip, and right here at an oil rig at an undisclosed location in the Gulf of Mexico, and got some guys down here jigging up some black fins. Having a big time. What we do when we come out on these trips, we try to get down to one of the deep water rigs about an hour before daylight and jig for blackfin tuna. And then as soon as the sun comes up, we'll switch over and start targeting yellowfin tuna. Then we troll from rig to rig, just trying to find some other fish, maybe a rip. Later on in the summer we'll run into dolphin, wahoo. Last trip a couple weeks ago we caught a dolphin and a wahoo. Caught a blue marlin. So never know what you're gonna get out here in the deep water. This rig here is identical to the deep water Nautilus. I mean a deep water Horizon, the one that sunk in the Gulf, burn up. This is a drilling rig. It's not here permanently on site. They just drill and get the wells ready, and then they run pipelines and different things. It's about as little as I know about it. This vessel over here, he's bringing them fuel right now and water. He's just sitting there and got hoses run up to the rig. So anyway, that's what we're doing. Got some good action. Nice bunch of guys. That's a pretty good one right there. And tuna fishing on the Anti-Girl in the Gulf of Mexico. Got a real nice box of fish going already. Blackfin tuna. Got a little action going this morning. Got another one. Look at that.
Hi.
Right. This little guy back here. Come on, let's get some fish going. What's going on, Shannon?
I got a good little breakfast food now.
I hear you.
I thought I had bad as camera. Now you're top mine.
Nothing wrong with mine, though.
Top ship.
Well, we caught some black fins this morning, and we caught a few yellow fins, small ones. Now we found this weed line here, riding down it. See if we can find us a dolphin, or a wahoo, or a marlin, or anything. Still a pretty day. These weed lines just kind of set up a food chain. Little fish will get around it, feed off the grass, and bigger fish come to feed on them, and so on and so forth. Sometimes this can be some of the best action you'll ever find along a pretty weed line like this. And then other times there's nothing, just you never know, one day to the next. Anyway, we're gonna spend some time. Looks like it goes a pretty good ways. Troll down and see if we can find some hungry fish. Well, the weed line that we found didn't have much to offer today. So, still working our way north. Pulling up here to the Rowell. Rowell is a tension leg platform. It's been out here quite a while. It's giving up a lot of fish to folks. You can see a couple other boats out here today. And we're just fishing our way back to the north, picking up a few along the way. Guys want to go in and do a little bottom fishing. So in a little bit we're going to try for some amberjack and maybe some triggerfish and beeliners and different things later on. A lot of scattered grass out here today, but just not enough current to keep it all pushed up. We get some good current, we'll have some nice grass lines out here. Now let's see what we can find up here at the old Rowell. Wahoo! All right. Well, this is Captain Mike here checking out. Just got in from our overnight trip, and you know, all of our trips are a little bit different. This particular trip we went down to the deep water rigs. We started fishing down there, and then we worked our way back north and did some bottom fishing. I just want to show you some of the different species we caught. Everybody, most of y'all know what amberjack look like and all that kind of stuff, but just wanted to show you some of the other species we catch. This is called a lane snapper, and it looks just like a red snapper, but see, it's got these yellow lines. Some people call them a Mexican snapper. There's no size limit or bag limit on these. And this is a vermilion snapper, and this is a pretty nice one here, about 3 pounds, and these are very good eating fish. These are in an aggregate bag limit of 20 per person, along with triggerfish and we normally don't catch our aggregate limit. Sometimes we do, but anyway, these are, red snappers closed, and I'm not any happier about it than you are, but we can catch other species. That's what I was trying to point out. And grouper category, most people know what a gag grouper is. This is a scamp, and this is a real nice scamp. It's a pretty big one. Scamp don't get as big as regular groupers, but this is one of the best eating fish out there. Now, we don't catch a lot of scamp, but we do catch scamp, and one of the noticeable differences is the tail. See how the tail's kind of long on each end, shorter in the middle, but it's not a V tail. It's like a broom, and their mouth is usually a little bit yellow around the edges right here. When it's real, right when you take them out of the water, you can see that. So anyway, just want to show you a few different species that that we catch. I've always tried to catch a mixed bag of fish for my customers because, different limits and what have you, and we're always going to have that. I mean, we've got to do what we can to make sure that these species are replenishable and we got fish to catch next time we go. So I never have concentrated on just one type of fish. I've tried to catch a variety of fish, and nice amberjacks in here. So I don't think we have a limit of anything, but this box is full. That box right there is full of nothing but vermilion snapper. So red snapper season's closed, gag grouper's closed, but see, we still got a nice catch of fish. So whenever you can go fishing, come on down, and whatever's in season, we'll target it, and we'll do the best we can to bring you a mess of fish home. So appreciate y'all checking in with us, and until next time, this is Captain Mike saying, come catch you some on the Annie Girl.